Hey family, so today we are going to talk about decluttering and organizing our clothes. It is getting warmer. We are transitioning from our winter and fall clothes into our summer clothes, and now is the time. Now is the time to get rid of anything that is not serving us. So if you have a lot of clothes, I want to recommend that you just start off with sections, start off with groups. If you have too many clothes and you're like, it's a lot to go through, we're just going to start with the shirts. Just start with the shirts or start with the pants, start with the dresses. Just start with one category and work your way through it. As you declutter, you're going to ask yourself these 3 questions. Have I worn it in the last year? Does this fit me? And would I buy it again? If the answer to these questions is no, then that item has to go. It's important that we also declutter and let go of anything that doesn't serve us, anything that makes you feel guilty. So clothes that you might have gotten from someone else, clothes that you might have spent a lot of money on, but you actually don't like it, but you feel guilty because you did spend a lot of money on it. Any clothes that remind you of an ex, any clothes that remind you of a time where you weren't your best, like you weren't your best self. We want to make sure that the clothes that we are putting on our body have good energy, that we feel good in them, that we aren't being poked by a wire from our bra. We want to feel good in our clothes. We want to feel good every day of our lives. So as you declutter, make sure that you're getting rid of anything that's torn, anything that's ripped, anything that just doesn't feel like your best self, anything that when you're in it, anything that's itchy, anything that doesn't make you feel like your best self. For all of my moms out there, you're going to ask the same questions when it comes to just editing your kids' clothes. Does it fit them? Have they worn it in the last year? Would you buy it again? Is it age appropriate? Stuff like that. When you're organizing kids' clothes, most kids are butterflies, meaning they like to see their clothes and they want it in large categories. So I make sure that I label all of the bins that hold his clothes, and I put pictures on it so that when he's going through it, he can look at the picture and say, oh, this is where the socks are. Oh, this is where the underwear is, and stuff like that. If they have pictures on their bins or even on the outside of their dresser, however it is that you organize your kids' clothes, it helps them be more independent. It helps them know where things go. It helps them put their clothes away by themselves. Where's underwear at? Do you see the picture of the underwear? Yeah, good job. Good job. You're so smart.
That is not a sock.
That is a sock. I drew a perfectly good sock. That's a nice sock right there.
I'm going to get it off. That is a sock.
That is a sock. That's a nice sock. I like that picture. I want to warn against just editing your spouse's or significant other's clothes. Even if you think that they have a large amount of items, it's important that you do not declutter someone else's stuff that you care about. It's important that you try not to force someone to declutter, because when you try to force someone to declutter, and I was guilty about this with my grandfather, when you force someone to let go of things, they tend to hold on tighter. So the best way to help your family and help your significant other get on board with decluttering is just to do it yourself. Just start with your items, start with your clothes, and be an example. When they see how happy you are, when they see how clear the space is, they're going to be like, oh, well, she doing it. Maybe I should do it too. So, yeah, just lead by example. They'll follow. It's important to also have a place to store your winter clothes, store the clothes that are out of season. Under the bed is a perfect place. If you have a basement, you can put it in the basement in a container. If you have extra space in your closet, you can have a little section in your closet. Just find a space to store and put away your out of season clothes. The next thing that you want to think about is just what you're storing it in. So you can get those clear containers to store your out of season clothes, but the clothes that you're wearing right now that are in season, you want to make sure that you organize all of your clothes and put all of your clothes in a pleasing way that's appealing to you based off of your organizing style. If you're not sure what your organizing style is, I do have a video about just briefly explaining the 4 organizing styles. But make sure that you have pretty baskets to put your clothes in, or if you are a visual person, make sure that you are hanging them and folding your clothes in an open closet storage system, any type of thing that's just pleasing to you. Me personally, I use baskets, I use the closet and this ottoman that you see me putting together. Just think about your budget, think about what it is that you like to see, what you want to see, how you want to feel when you look at your storage bins, when you look at your bins, when you look at your clothes, and work with your budget and work from there. Just focus on you. Like, the last thing is just focus on you. Focus on how you want to feel. And my hope is that as you get rid of the things that don't serve you, get rid of the clothes that don't serve you, as you go into this new season, you go into the summer season, you're feeling good. Every time that you put on something that's in your closet, you're confident because you know specifically, like, this is what I chose to put on my body. And I purposely kept this because it makes me feel good. I've worn it in the last year and I would buy it again. I hope this helped you. I hope you got something out of it. And yeah, I'm excited about the warm weather. Okay, I love you guys. Peace.